Pedeswa deals 0-1. In the air center. Call. Backpedals on it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for the plate. Throw comes in from Call. It's a cannon! And he got him! Strike with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Line back up the middle. Through for a base hit. Petrie scores. Here comes Call. He scores without a throw. And Jackson Chiarello has delivered the game's tying knock. 4-4 here in the 8th. Austin is 1 for 4 in the ball game. Singled in the first, came in to score. He robbed the homer. He has a chance to save this game with 1 swing. First pitch crushing to left. Gaffney back to the wall. It's off the top of the wall. It is gone! R.J. Austin, a laser off the top of the wall, ties the game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Darkness looming. It didn't matter for the Commodore. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom 9. Cabral sets, kicks and fires. Swinging a tapper in front of the plate. It's fielded by Carmichael. Stumbles, throws to first. It's in time. Game over. Whitey wins it. And the Cape League's winningest manager rewrites history once again. Scott Pickler is the first to notch win number 600. Whitey's head skipper, coast to coast, has defined what it means to win, and he has done so 600 times in the regular season. Unbelievable stuff for the 26-year head man. Coming off the bench. Blasted to left. Forget about this one. 3 homers in his past 4 at-bats. 2 in the ball game. Ethan Petrie can't be stopped. He's got 11 this summer, and Whitey remains in front 7-3. 1-1 taken the other way. Fair ball down the line. Ball comes in to score. Tippett rounds the bag at third. The throw is dropped by Cuvée. Tippett's in. The game is tied. Anthony Martinez delivers through the darkness. Unbelievable. Of the Eastern Division Championship Series, Harwich leads 1-0, and they lead 1-0 in the ballgame. 9-hole hitter Jake Ogden leads off against the lefty Will Jones out here for the third. Left on right, first pitch on the way, bunt shown, and the looping breaking ball misses up high. So far, 1 run on 2 hits off Will Jones. An error in left by Will Tippett paved the way. 1-0 pitch, outside. 2 balls and no strikes on Jake Ogden, the third baseman. Cape League All-Star. Went 2 for 5 yesterday with a double. Jones looks in, kicks the leg, fires. Swinging a fly ball right side. It drifts out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Jones led the NECBL in ERA, .76 this summer. The lefty looks in, sets at the belt. Lifts the knee, fires. High, ball 3. Only walked 3 and 35 in the third innings worked for North Shore. Behind in the count, 3-1 on Jake Ogden. Nobody out, bases clear. Jones looks in, takes a breath, fires 3-1. Swing and a miss. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes with nobody out. Bottom of the third, 1-0 Mariners. Jones shakes a sign, likes this one, sets at the belt. Lifts the knee, deals. Swinging a fly ball back behind home plate for a foul ball. Whitey left 2 on base in the last inning. It's now 1 for 17 with runners in scoring position in the postseason. 3-2 the count. Jones lifts and fires. Swinging a ball on the ground towards ball. The shortstop charges Fields to his left. Fires in time for out number 1. Michael Ball has been a vacuum in the postseason. Another good-looking play from the shortstop out of Nevada. That turns the lineup card over for the top of the order in Cam Maldonado. Hit the ball hard his first time up, but Ethan Petrie robbed him with a diving catch in right center. Left on right, one out, bases clear in the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Harwich. Infield straight up here. Jones sets at the belt. Kicks in, fires. Breaking ball in for a strike at 70 miles an hour. Jones out of Northeastern has provided a bit of stability to this YD starting rotation. This is his second start of the summer. No balls and a strike. Jones kicks and fires. So we're going to tap or foul behind home plate. One strikeout today so far for Will Jones. He's ahead 0-2 on Cam Maldonado. One of 3 All-Stars in the starting lineup for Harwich today. Jones, the lefty, sets at the belt, taps the right foot, lifts and fires. Swinging a foul ball up the third base line. Rain continues to drizzle here at White House Field. Lights on as a gray blanket is over top of the stadium. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The lefty Jones sets. Kicks and deals. High, ball 1. Shout out to our crew. Just got us a canopy. Count a ball and 2 strikes with 1 out, bases clear. Jones looks in, kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Maldonado goes down swinging. It's the second strikeout for the lefty Will Jones. And out number 2 here in the bottom of the third. Two outs for Aiden Robbins. Singled and came around to score in the first. He has been a hot bat since joining the team just a week and a half ago after his stint with the Gaithersburg Giants. First offering. Breaking ball loops in for strike 1. Robbins out of Seton Hall. 0-1 left on right, bases clear with 2 gone. Jones looks in, lifts and fires. Breaking ball tap foul behind the plate. Jones a strike away from a second 1-2-3 inning in a row. Robbins steps out, takes a couple practice swings. Got the sleeve on the right side, nothing on the left. He climbs back in, it's 0-2. Jones looks in, lifts and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him with the breaking ball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Will Jones. He's got 2 straight 1-2-3s. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Here as the third comes to a close from White House Field. It's 1-0 Harwich as we head to our sidelines. Ailey Weiss checks in with us for the first time today.
From that, I think that might be a pitching decision.
Thank you, Ailey. Carson Ballard so far through the first 3 innings. 2 batters over the minimum, 2 strikeouts. He has used the defense to his advantage behind him. As we begin the 4th inning, Ben Ziegler to Moa will lead it off for Orleans. It's 3-4-5 with Bennett Markinson and Mike Mancini to follow. Saw him back out of the dugout to conclude the rest of warm-ups here. No score as we begin the 4th. Winner take all to advance to the Eastern Division Finals. These 2 teams last year met in those aforementioned Eastern Finals. It was a 2-0 sweep for the Firebirds. Overall was just a great series between Kelly Nicholson and Scott Pickler. A matchup that surprisingly Pickler had owned for quite a while, Luke.
Yeah, bit of a change of fate last year for Kelly Nicholson and his group. That was a really good team that Orleans had last year. They could pitch, they could swing it. They kept some of that continuity that they had this year. There was a little more success that was sustained throughout the season. Credit to the Orleans team this year, though, for really sticking with it through what we already talked about was a pretty rough June. And, man, throw the record out. I mean, this team is good headed into the playoffs.
First offering to Ben Ziegler-Lamoa, a strike.
I've seen quite a few guys for YD up in the bullpen area on the left side. None pitchers, but Cameron Kim, Will Tippett, Gavin Gallagher, all guys that were getting their arms warm.
Drives it to center. Call races back in front of the wall. He's got it at the base. Ziegler Namoa makes a bid. He's 2 feet too short.
It was a good swing. Call tricked everybody there. Anytime you see the outfielder's numbers like that, when he's that close to the wall and he's flipped around, you immediately think home run. That was oh so close on a high fastball from Ziegler Namoa. Just missed it.
Bennett Markinson, the top hitter for Orleans this summer at 340. First offering a strike on the outside corner. You will take that every day. In these situations, you do take a solo homer if you're YD defensively. Orleans only hit 16 of them this summer. So if you get beat by the long ball in a stadium that plays small, that's just how it goes sometimes. The 1-1. Drives it right center. Call can't get there this time. Down for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Firebirds. This one off the bat of Bennett Markinson, who continues to swing it hot for Orleans.
Ballard has been really good starting games this year for YD. He really has never had a problem in his first 3 innings. Only time he's ever run into trouble is when you start to get to the 4th and 5th of his starts. Sean Youngerman, who we thought might start this game for YD, is currently out in the bullpen. He's available today, and he's now stretching. Not throwing yet, still with the sweatshirt on, but looks like he is at least getting loose a little bit, working the legs out right now.
Could be a sign of what may come after this 4th inning. 1 out, it's Mike Mancini out of Vanderbilt. Quickly 2-0. 3 unassisted grounder to Anthony Martinez, who guards the bag at first currently, his first time up. 230 average and 32 strikeouts for Mancini. A bit of a problem for the second baseman. 2-0 is outside. You mentioned falling apart later in the games more. Carson Ballard in that 5th inning on July 30th. 3 walks in the inning. 3 came in to score. Inside, that's the first free pass today off the hand of Carson Ballard.
Brett Adcock has now made his way out to the bullpen, and Sean Youngerman is now throwing.
Zian Doherty, the designated hitter, grounded out to short his first time up. It's all hands on deck today, Luke, and expect the leash to be short for everybody.
Yes. Doesn't matter, starter, bullpen guy, what your typical role is. You just got to go out there and pitch. And like you said, with the need to win the game at all costs, you're going to throw anybody you can to get through to the next round.
2 on, 1 out. First pitch fouled back off Charlie Song. Markinson and Mancini, decent speed on the base paths. Nothing on the board yet here, top 4. The pitching has been as advertised on both sides. Orleans trying to break through first, though. Check back at second, they got him. Markinson cleared off second. Carson Ballard gets him with the pickoff. It felt like that was due, Luke.
Yeah, Ballard's got a good move. Hadn't seen him go to second yet, but figured that might be in the cards at some point. He's going to try to steal 2 outs now, going back to first.
Why not?
Yeah, very good move from Ballard. And just caught Markinson a little too far, trying to cheat down second there.
That is massive. 0-1 on Doherty. Ballard checks again. Pretty close on Mancini. Whitey has gotten so close to picking guys off traditionally many times this summer, and it felt like finally it would come into fruition, and it did here in Game 1 of the playoffs. Runner takes off. Psalm fires it in, and the bag is taken right back from Mancini. How about that? A little bit of chess from Kelly Nicholson. That's just the 3rd stolen base this summer for Mancini. Does not run often. He's back in scoring position with 2 outs.
Picked a good pitch to run on. Just worry about the batter here if you're Ballard. You got him at 0-2.
Another 2-strike pitch. Got him swinging. 3 strikeouts through 4 for Carson Ballard. He has been excellent to begin the playoffs for YD.